Our Bible study for today is about the toils and struggles of law keepers. With enough faith, hope, and love, obedience to God's law should just flow right out of us naturally, right? Unfortunately, there are many factors that make keeping the law a little more complicated than that. This evil world we find ourselves in often makes it very difficult to follow God. Here's a few examples of those in the Bible who managed to follow God, but it wasn't easy, and they paid a heavy price for their obedience. First of all, we think of Job's suffering. Job lost just about everything in life, didn't he? And then there was John the Baptist, who was beheaded for preaching about repentance. Maybe you haven't included Paul in your list of saints who have suffered, but listen to his words in 2 Corinthians 11:24 and 25. From the Jews, 5 times I received 40 stripes minus 1. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. A night and a day I have been in the deep. And he goes on and on with more hardships, but you get the idea. Going back to that faith chapter in Hebrews 11, though, I find this verse very comforting. And I'm sure it's what God gave courage to many of those who have suffered for their faith. Hebrews 11:13. These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, were assured of them, embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. So let's not worry about where we've been or about what we might be called upon to suffer. Let's just keep our eyes on the promises and remember, this world is not our home. We seek a homeland in heaven, don't we? And if our obedience is what it takes to get there, the price will be well worth it. Tomorrow we'll look at the example of Jesus. Did obedience to the law come easy for him or not? And I'll see you tomorrow.